Everyone, it's Amy at Dragon's Bed Apothecary. Thanks for joining me this first Friday of December. Oh my gosh, like Christmas and holiday stuff is like, what, a couple weeks? Oh my gosh. But in a lot of ways, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty thankful this year is kind of winding down. I've had enough of the 2020 to last me a while. So, welcome. If you're new here, I do a weekly oils and oracle reading. And what's unique about my oracle readings is they are all aligned to essential oils. And I only use doTERRA. I have found them to have a very high quality product. They stand by they're very transparent and have a high level of integrity, and they're economical. So I only recommend things that I use, and that's what I refer to in my essential oil readings. So if you'd like information about that, just reach out to me either through the comments or my website, dragonsbedapothecary.com. And you can also request a personal reading. I love doing personal readings with small groups or individually. And, I found a lot of help through oracle cards. So we're going to do our Friday oils and oracles. I pull 3 cards, one for this weekend, one for next week, and then one from the universe. And I'm using what are these cards? The Wild Offering cards today, because it just seemed like, I don't know, they just kind of spoke to me as the cards to use today. So I've already pulled the cards. I'm going to tell you what they are, and then we'll talk about them. And then I'll tell you the oils that I recommend to go with each of them. So the first card is what we need this weekend, and it is confidence. Oh, we always need more confidence, right? So I'll tell you what this card says. It says, divine confidence is completely different from bravado of the ego. That's very true. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. That is pretty powerful words, right? Because we always feel like we've taken our last step, we've pushed as hard as we can push, and yet we find this strength that we didn't know we had to keep moving and keep going and do what we got to get done, right? So this card for this weekend is saying, have confidence in what you're doing. You are strong enough to do it. And you will have what you need to be successful and get it completed. So the oils I've recommended with this are cassia, patchouli, and spearmint. All 3 of those oils really speak to our confidence in ourselves, the ability to use our own voice, particularly with that spearmint oil, right? The patchouli is one that allows us to feel like ourselves and bring out the best of ourselves, which is often from our heart, where we can feel more confident. And then that cassia is a really great supportive oil for that critical thinking. Sometimes that makes us doubt ourselves, and it's the oil that says, yeah, you're plenty smart enough. You know what you're doing. And you need that when you're talking about confidence, right? So that's what we need this weekend. Now, next week, we got the card of impatience. Now, everybody's impatient right now, right? We want to see 2020 get over with. We want to have a good time at the holidays. We're impatient, right? It happens every year. So this card says, my life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Love that. And we need regular reminders of that often, right? Trust the timing, trust the process. You're going to be at the right place. And that's what this card is telling you. So next week, when you start to feel impatient, maybe you're just irritated with people. It happens, right? Because we're all in this weird situation, right? This year has just been completely bizarre. Have patience, okay? You're going to get where you need to be. Everything always works out the way it's supposed to. And be confident about it, okay? So the oils I put with that one are the doTERRA Breathe, cedarwood, and the doTERRA Peace Oil. Now, Breathe is a respiratory support oil. Love this oil, especially this time of year. It's very comforting, and it allows us to take that deep sigh like I just did. It allows us to relieve that tension because when you are often tense or anxious about something, you are not taking those nice deep breaths that keep us air flowing in and out of our body in a nice even flow, right? So breathe helps calm that and allows us to come back to a natural pace. It also helps with some of those respiratory needs that a lot of us get this time of year. Wonderful oil. And I think it's perfect for when you're talking about being more patient. Cedar wood is a grounding oil. You know, all those trees, those nice, beautiful roots and tall, sturdy trees are very supportive in helping us feel calm, helping us sort through, you know, not feeling like we're in a rush to do things. We can do things in our own time. And, you know, they kind of lend us that strong support, okay? doTERRA Peace is a blend and it's part of the emotional aromatherapy oils that doTERRA offers. And it's literally that, it supports feeling more at peace. You know, and when you feel peace, you're patient, you're kind, you understand things happen in their own way, right? These three oils, perfect, perfect, perfect for next week when we start to get that impatience about us and we need to kind of slow down and allow things to unfold the way they're going to. Okay, the third card I pulled is one from the universe, and it's the card of relationships. And this time of year, we're thinking a lot about relationships, right? Maybe we've been far away from family or loved ones and friends. We're really feeling our relationship area a lot this year. And you know, it's been hard on everybody. So this card says, I call into the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Okay, so what this card is saying, and we are all tend to have this happen at times where we try to manipulate and control the relationship. We're scared of losing it. We're scared. We're not confident in it. We're impatient for something to happen in it. We don't feel like our needs are being met. There's a litany of things that can happen, right? This card is telling us, stop trying to control the details. See where it goes. Let it naturally flow. And probably it's going to be all right, right? That's what this whole reading's been about. Have confidence, quit being so impatient, let things unfold as they're going to unfold. So with this card, I put neroli, wonderful for anxiety and overthinking and just, oh my gosh, all that craziness, right? Neroli is actually was named after a princess who had orange blossoms growing in her yard, and she always wore it aromatically as a perfume to draw suitors. And she was known as Princess Orange Blossom as a result. But it's actually a very good oil for anxiety. And I think it's really good when you talk about relationships and, you know, feeling that ability to be in an honest relationship where you can be yourself and your expectations aren't, you know, manipulating and driving the relationship to an area where maybe it's not ready to grow yet. The other oil I put with this was geranium, another flower. Geranium's a very good relationship oil because it helps us understand our own heart, right? And you know, geranium being related to rose also helps us understand love a lot better. And then the third oil I put with this was jasmine. Okay, jasmine's an exotic flower. It's all about sensuality and, you know, that feminine power, and understanding that and allowing it to not manipulate in the relationship is a very good thing, right? Using it wisely. So there you have it. Pretty cool reading this week. I'm going to do these every Friday except for Christmas Day. I'm not going to do it that day. And then, of course, we've got full moon the end of this month on the 29th. And I'm going to do one on New Year's Day because I feel like 2021, we need to have hopefully a better year than 2020, right? Oh my gosh, please. So join me next Friday. If you love these videos, please leave me a thumbs up down below, or share it with your friends. And if you have questions, reach out. Happy to help. So until then, we'll talk to you soon.